Hey everyone, welcome back to Life and Style by Liz. I am excited today to show you how I got this glowy makeup look, yes, including the red lips. I tried a new color this year and I think I kind of like it the best out of all 3 or 4 videos that I've done showing red lips. So stick around, I'm going to show you a little bit of my skincare and how I got this makeup look. Enjoy. All right, you guys, it's my most unfavorite time of the year. I kept singing that in my head on my way over to film this. I was gathering up all of my supplies. You can tell by how I look now versus what I look like in the thumbnail afterwards that there are plenty of supplies over here. All right, so let's go over what I did first. This is my world famous, just kidding, my famous once a year glowy makeup tutorial that I do for you guys for the holidays. And it's the perfect time really to do that because hopefully most of you are just wrapping gifts, baking cookies, setting up your house for guests to arrive, etc. And we are done shopping because it is the 23rd. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. And I don't think many of you are out shopping. If you are, good for you. I could never do that. I do it all online ahead of time. Not very well in advance, but just enough time so that I can chill out for the few days before Christmas. All right, so let's do this, you guys. Let me let you know what I have done already. Now, I know I said you guys wanted to see skincare. There may be a hair video or skincare video accompanying this at some point, but for right now, today, we're gonna focus on makeup, but I will let you know what I did for skincare. Besides washing my face, the first thing I do actually when I come out of the shower, my face is clean and everything, is I use my favorite. This is the Neutrogena HydroBoost. I know it looks like it's for your body and it is actually for your body. However, I have learned from a dermatologist that this can go on your face as well. It is fragrance free and it contains hyaluronic acid. And I feel like it's like the deal of the century. You can buy hyaluronic acid serums. You can even buy the Neutrogena HydroBoost gel cream for the face. It's like in the 20s. I think it's like $27 for a tiny jar of it. And it goes very quickly. For me, it lasts like 3 weeks. This is gonna last you guys, like 6 to 8 weeks, depending on how much you use. You just need a drop on your fingers and I put it all over my face. I let that sink into my skin. And then once it's sort of dried down a bit, I grab my other favorite Neutrogena product. I've been using this for years. It is the Neutrogena Invisible Defense Face Serum Sunscreen. It has an SPF of 60 in it, along with more hyaluronic acid and humectants. It is water resistant. It's got all kinds of good facial serums. I've showed you guys this before. All this, by the way, will be linked. And after that, dries down. And when I say dries down, you know what it's like. You put lotion on your face and it kind of has a wet feeling. And then eventually it just sinks into your skin and you don't feel anything. That's when I came in with the NYX Pore Filler. I like to use this right here. I, for the most part, have combination skin, I want to say. Like my T-zone is pretty oily. Around my nose gets oily. Wherever it gets oily, I've been using this NYX Pore Filler and it really does dry it down and give you a smoother surface for when you apply your foundation. For foundation, I need a new one and I meant to take advantage of all of these Black Friday deals. And of course, I'm doing so much ordering for my channel, I never got around to it. But I still love the IT CC cream. I want to say I've been using this for 5 years. I'm never consistent with a foundation. I always find that my skin changes or, you know, I just kind of don't like it any longer. But this one I always come back to and I use it, I believe in the color medium neutral. I will make sure to write the color down in the description box or with the YouTube links when I link everything for you. So this is like my highest end product, I would say, just looking around my table here. For the most part, everything else is drugstore brand that you can get at Walmart, Amazon, all that stuff. I also did my brows. I feel like brows are pretty personal, so me showing you how I do my brows probably isn't gonna help you at all, although I do use this brow gel. It's the NYX Control Freak. So it's just like a mascara wand and it has gel on it and you just go ahead and brush up. I always brush up your brows. So that's what I did there. And then I love, I've been buying this for years as well, the Maybelline Express Brow. It's a micro pencil and here's how tiny it is. Hopefully that's showing up, you can see there. And then I just kind of draw in little wisp lines. I do have my brows microbladed, and guess what, you guys? I've had it done probably for 5 years now, it's time for me to go get a touch up on them, and I'm actually going tomorrow. So next video, I will show you how they look. So this is them sort of drawn in. I know when I have to draw them in a ton, it's time for me to get the touch up. It's great. I highly recommend getting microblading for your eyebrows. It will take care of any of the damage you did in the 90s and early 2000s, and it fills it in. You do still want to probably hit it with a pencil, but it is great, you guys. I absolutely love it, and it gives you a nice form or pattern to go ahead and fill in. Or some people don't fill them in at all once they've been microbladed, but I find that I need to just a bit. So that is all I have on my face currently. Foundation, and then all of that skincare product, and of course eyebrows. But what I want to do now is some highlight. So what you always want to do is bring light to the center of your face. I have no concealer on whatsoever right now. I am going to come in and do a little bit of highlighting, and then I'm going to do my eyeshadow. And the reason is I'm not going to do any concealer under my eyes until my eyeshadow is done, because you know it gets dusty and then it just gets stuck into the concealer. So let's go in with this. This is another product by NYX. I did not realize how much NYX products I use. This is the Pro Fix Stick, Correcting Stick. I really like this because you can draw right on where you want to lighten up your face. Again, I'm gonna focus on the center of my face. Always on the sides of my nose for me is a part of my face that gets pretty dark. And then of course, these folds right here. And I do like to outline just a bit here, sometimes in here. I have a lot of sun damage over here, so I like to put a little bit of a lighter tone. In fact, right here a bit too. I did just read someone say that you can never fail with a beard concealer. So I see what they mean. You're sort of doing, you know, a beard, basically, your upper lip, and then just around here, and lightening all of that up actually does draw light to the center of your face and does make you look more youthful. So I'm going to show you how that looks. Let me come in with a sponge. Now this sponge is damp. I dried it down pretty well, but it is still damp. And then I'm just going to come in and pat all around where I put that concealer. Not going up with it, just kind of staying here. Then I'm going to drag whatever is left on the sponge to the center of my forehead and down just the center of my nose. Now, I know it might look a little crazy right now. So just like all the other people that do makeup say, trust the process. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to trust the process. And it will all come together, I promise. Let's do the eyeshadow now. I'm coming in with this E.L.F. palette. It's an old one, you guys. I am not married to any particular eyeshadow palette. Here are what the colors look like. You can tell it's old, and they're all very neutral. I will link it for you. I like it because it's neutral. And I'm just gonna come in with my brush and grab some of the light eyeshadow and just go over my lid all over with that light color on the end there. And I do that so that I have a nice clean base to work with. Then I think I'm gonna come in with something very neutral, because you guys know it's the holidays and I am gonna do a red lip. I won't like it, but I do it for you guys. So let me just come in with a really light neutral shade, starting from the crease and going up. So there's the eyeshadow. I'm not going to get super into it today because, again, we're going to do a red lip. And they used to say you have to choose lips or eyes. But, you know, I still put a ton of eyeliner on. You guys will see that. I even have fake lashes for you guys. I'm going to show you how easy they are to put on. I used to struggle for years with fake lashes, and they're really not that bad. So I'm going to help you with that. I've been tightlining, you guys. This is my all-time favorite eyeliner. I know you guys are going to be like, what? It's by Rimmel or Rimmel. I'm going to call it Rimmel. It's called the Scandalized 24-Hour Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. It's one that you sharpen. Here it is. And I tightline and make a tiny little wing. And I do add eyeliner to my waterline. So here is what tightlining is. You lift up your lid and you draw into your lash line. Don't point the pencil down. You will poke yourself in the eye. All right, you guys, I tightlined the top only. I had to shut the camera off for a bit. I was poking myself in the eye. It's not easy to do on camera. But here again is that tip, and I should have sharpened it a bit. For some reason, usually when the eyeliners come right out of the package, they're super sharp. The one by Rimmel, I like to sharpen first. I haven't had a chance to do that, but that's okay. So now I'm gonna go in and do a tiny little wing on the end, a little bit on top, and then I'll line the bottom for you. So hard to do into the camera. This is why I'm not a makeup person. I don't know how people do this every day. I will let you know that there is a makeup artist that I absolutely love. She is, I think, my age or maybe a year younger than me. Her name is Risa. You guys might watch her. Risa Does Makeup, and I'll link her channel down in the description box below. She's gorgeous. She lives in Las Vegas, and I just love her. She's super down to earth, which is why I really, really like her. And she gives out drugstore recommendations, and she goes all the way up to higher end recommendations as well. And she was a makeup artist for years, and now she's a full-time YouTuber, and she's awesome. So I do get some tips from her. So if you really want to watch a ton of makeup videos and really get in depth with eyes, cheeks, lips, all of that stuff, I would suggest you go over and watch her. This is not really my forte, but I know that you guys do compliment my makeup, and I do appreciate that. So I do like to at least once a year give you guys a glimpse on how I do it. It's so funny because I was talking to a friend of mine, and I said, you know, most people say if they could have one piece of makeup, only one, what would it be? And most women say lipstick. And we both agreed that ours would be eyeliner. I don't know if it's a born out of the, well, not born, but grown up out of the 80s type thing, or if it's because we both kind of have lighter eyes and dark hair. And you do get washed out for that reason. And mine's natural. I don't like have fake contacts, and I don't dye my hair darker. But I do feel like I look much, much better when I have eyeliner on. So I am gonna go ahead and line my inner rim, my waterline. This is not anything that you all need to do. If you guys are mascara girls, just watch this for fun. We are gonna do mascara, but this is something that I do, and I especially love the waterline. All right, you guys, I did the lower waterline, and I did touch up on top a bit. I'm gonna close my eyes just because it's hard for me to do on camera. I wasn't trying to sneak any eyeliner without you guys. So all the eyeliner is done. So what I'm gonna do next is I will do my mascara for you guys, and then I'll do my bronzer and highlight and blush. And then the lipstick. I'm so excited to try the lipstick. Wait till you guys see. Yes, I have red lipstick. If you just wear mascara, I do suggest an eyelash primer. It makes a huge difference. This is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. There is a kit that comes with a primer. This is the primer in the white bottle, and then the mascara, I believe, is in like a sort of like a rose gold bottle. But we're gonna go in with this, and it really and truly does help separate and prime your lashes for mascara. I was paying, sorry you guys, the garbage, it's always garbage day when I'm here talking to you guys. We have a lot of garbage around here. I think they're gone. I was paying, I think it was $125 every 2 weeks. That's insane on lashes. Now I spend like maybe $8 a month on lashes. That's more like it. Okay, so the mascara, the Sky High Mascara is a great drugstore mascara. That's what I'm gonna recommend if you guys want a drugstore mascara. They are owned by Lancome, however. L'Oreal owns Lancome, they own Maybelline, they own NYX. So rest assured you're getting a good product in the Maybelline. However, I do have a little sample of the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara, and this is one of my favorite mascaras. So I will link the full bottle if you guys are interested in that. So I'm gonna come in and put this mascara over the primed lash. And you can see it's more prominent than the primed lash. All right, so there's just mascara, you guys, and you could stop right here as far as your eyes. But many of you have asked if I could do fake lashes for you all, so let's do the fake lashes. But you guys, you can see my entire look changed already just by my eyeliner. That is why I love the eyeliner. Okay, so I have some lashes here. Now I reuse them. I don't know if you're supposed to. Sometimes the box will say can use up to 7 times or whatever. You guys, I buy the Ardell. I love the wispies. These are my favorite. I have used more expensive and I have used dollar store, and I always come back to these. So that's what I'm using today, and I would suggest if you want to just start with these, go ahead. I do cut the ends off. I have already cut the ends off of these because they're way too big for my eyes. I'm holding a lash. I decide which eye it's going to go on. This is going to go on this eye. Then I come in with my glue. I like the Kiss glue in white. I know they have black. I don't care for the black. I feel like it gums up my eye, and I already have eyeliner on. I don't need that. The white dries down, so you're just gonna put some glue all the way across the lash line of the fake lash. You wanna get it everywhere. See, you can see that? Oh, it kind of comes up iridescent or something. So you can see that there's lash glue all along that band there, right? And you wanna like give it a second to dry down just a bit. You don't want it completely dry. And then you come in like this, you're holding it. I will link these nails, by the way. I'm so glad that I have short nails for this tutorial. Those long pointy ones would be insane right now for me to show you all the things that I do. So these are cute. I think they're Kiss nails, just like the Kiss adhesive that we're using. All right, and then I come in. I like to go a little bit this way. I know most people like that cat eye. I feel like it looks better on me just straight across. So here's before, and then here is a lash. I try to make sure it's stuck as close to my lash line as possible. So I just popped that one on. Now I do feel like it is fanning out a little bit, so I'm gonna adjust it. I want it closer to the center. You guys can put them wherever you like them. Like I said, I know that most people do like them to go outward a bit more. I'm just kind of curling them with my finger. So there's that. What do you guys think? I think they're so pretty. All right, let's go in with the second one. We're gonna do the same thing. And I'll probably speed up some of this so we don't have the longest makeup tutorial on earth. So there it is, you guys. And again, this is like my third use on these. So they might be a little stiff and funny, but I do love them. Okay, so I am dying to put on some bronzer, some contour, and some highlight. So let me go ahead and get my hair back. I do have these cute, aren't these cute? Now, where did I get these? I have to think about where I got these. I might have gotten these just at like TJ Maxx. I was thinking it was like Temu or something. By the way, I have a Temu haul coming up. I'm so thrilled to be working with them again. I really have gotten so many cute things from there. I know, believe me, I promise you. You know I wouldn't lie to you. All right, this is my giant fluffy brush, and this is my butter bronzer palette from Walmart that I love. It's the Physicians Formula. You could tell it is well loved. Apparently I like that middle one. We're hitting pan in the middle there. But I kind of just go like this, you guys, and get all the colors. And I'm just gonna go really high on the sides here to cut some cheekbones and warm up my face. Now I have a big forehead, so I load my forehead in bronzer. That actually does help to bring it down. I know it looks a little wild right now, but I promise you that does work. And then I kind of connect them on the sides, right? And then my other favorite thing to do is contour my jawline. Kind of masks any jowling that you might have. So right under the chin and then kind of jaw area, and then I pull it down into my neck. Just make sure you contour that. Anything dark is going to give you depth, and then light is going to bring it out. So there you go. We're trying to give a little depth. My jawline looks nice and contoured. And then of course I drag it down my neck. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm wearing too in a second. I've shown it to you before, but you guys might like it. Okay, so the last thing that I do for contouring is I take this little brush. You want a smaller brush. I get some bronzer on it, and then I contour my nose a bit. I used to go a little bit heavier, I think, than I should have. And see, I still kind of make mistakes. And you don't want to look like a clown with a big red nose. That happens too, but it does really warm up your face. So what I'm doing is contouring just the sides to make it a little more narrow. And then I'm using my finger just to get rid of some of the stuff on top. Now it's turning red because I keep touching it. I also like to go right here and right here. And then you'll see when I put the highlight that will kind of make it look like a button nose. And then I do a little under my lip, under my bottom lip, sometimes on top, just to help when I line my lips. I know you guys are like, Liz, what are you doing? I don't know. It just works. What could I say? All right, then I'm going to come in with a little blush. This is a Wet n Wild that's falling apart at the seams, but I love that color. Mellow Wine. I think it's so pretty. And this is my blush brush. I just tap right in here and I stay really high, you guys. Stay really high. Bring some onto my forehead. The other thing I do is I go across my nose. So they say you can go like this to keep it up nice and high, but I do like it a little bit onto my nose, dot it onto my forehead, but just keep it high. And I come into the front. A lot of times they tell you to just put the blush up here, but I do come into the front because I have a long face, and me coming into the front breaks up my face, and it actually does shorten it. Between the forehead and the blush, I'm shortening my face, you guys. I'm telling you, it's so much fun. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab my highlighter and I'll show you how I do that. All right, you guys, I am back. And what did I grab? Oh, I grabbed something else that I wanted to show you. Okay, so for highlight, now, oh no, before we do highlight, this is what I wanted to show you. I've been meaning to show you guys this for probably 6 months. Well, here we are. So this is called Yerba Mate Wake Up Eye Gel. It's by Good Molecules. This is what the tube looks like. And it says reduce signs of puffiness and plump the appearance of fine lines. It has hyaluronic acid in it and some other stuff. Just get it, you guys. It's like $6 on Amazon. Here's the little dollop that I use, just about that much, so it lasts you a while. I sometimes reapply it if it dries down too quickly and I haven't gotten to my under eye concealer yet. Guys, I have no under eye concealer on right now. Wait till you see how much my face brightens up from that. So first things first, I kind of pat and lightly, you notice I'm using these fingers so it's nice and light, not my pointer fingers. Rub this gel under your eyes. Don't think I'm crazy. I'm here to tell you that it plumps up temporarily. It's not, you know, Botox, which I do have as well. Yes, I have Botox. Who doesn't have Botox? It's like getting your teeth cleaned these days. But I do put it under here because the skin is crepey. No amount of Botox, filler, none of that is gonna change your skin under here. It's just crepey. Anyway, the hyaluronic acid plumps this area up, also moisturizes it. So when you do go to add your concealer, it's fully moisturized and it's in the best state it could possibly be in. So you don't get cakey, crusty, sitting between the lines concealer. So let me come in with my favorite concealer for under eyes. It's totally separate. Remember, for highlighting and concealing like the sides of my nose and stuff, I really do like this NYX Pro Stick. But for under eyes, this right here is the holy grail. I have used Lancome Maquillage Complete. I have used the E.L.F. Camo Hydrating. I have used so many different concealers and I always come back to this. So, and Risa Does Makeup, the makeup artist I told you about, she also loves this as well for her drugstore choice. All right, dot it here, only right there. Don't do the big V. Remember that from like 2016? We're not doing that, especially when we are going to be 53 in 2 weeks. Then you come in over here where it's also dark. I actually have veins on the side, which adds to the blue darkness on the sides. Just like that. That's all I do for my under eyes. I know it looks like a ton, but it really is not. I even let it dry down. Now here's where you can use your wet sponge if you want to. What I prefer to do is take my middle finger. Do you like my Target rings? I'll link these for you too. Take my middle finger and drag it a little. I want to get the most coverage I possibly can. So I just do that, and I know it's not blended in yet. I just let it sit there for a second. Other side, same thing. Okay. And I always go up. You can go up into the hairline even, and that will lift your eyes as well. See how I go up on the sides there? Okay. And we haven't even done, I forgot to do highlighter. That's coming next. You guys, this is why no one would watch me if I did makeup all the time, although I'd probably get better at it, right? I think I'll come in once it's dried down a little with the wet makeup sponge and do this. And give it a good pat. Okay. Also, another thing I did use that I forgot to show you is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Translucent Powder. You could see it's faded. It did say Milani. It's Conceal and Perfect. I love it because it is really good for those T-zone oily spots that I get. I just take a powder puff, which I'm going to link this 4-pack. I bought it during Black Friday. I hope it's still available. But I just take that little bit and I just press in the areas like this that I know get oily down here as well. That's it. I don't go all over my face with powder, and I certainly don't go under my eyes. You can if that's your thing. For me, it would be a deal breaker. I know I've done it to kind of set my under eyes and it just wrinkles up and doesn't look good. I prefer a nice dewy look with this, you guys. This was bought for me as a gift, I think last Christmas by my daughter, Sophia. And because I was always complaining about my puffy under eyes, which in the morning they do hold water. And so she got me this and it is fantastic. I love it. I've probably bought 4 more since. Let's do highlighter and then we're going to do lipstick and then setting spray and we are done. I know you guys are like, oh really? 3 hours later and 400 products. All right, here's my highlighter. It's Precious Petals by Wet n Wild. I just do the classic, go down the bridge of my nose, get the tip, do a little over here for cheekbones. And then last but not least, you could do just the very top of your lips. See how it brings it up a bit? I also like how the bronzer looks too. Okay, so let's finally do the lipstick. We're gonna do this together. I have not touched this. I even bought a red lip liner. This is CoverGirl lip liner in Cherry Red. Oh, you guys, I don't think I'm gonna like this. Let's pull this down. I need all the help I can get. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. I might speed this up because I think it's gonna take me forever just because it's gotta be really precise with this color. So here's what it looks like. That's kind of pretty, right? I'm trying a new red. I have not found yet the red that I think would look good on my skin, but here it goes. All right, you guys, I am lined. I didn't do a ton of overlining. I feel like you could go clown very easily with red. Now, I saw this on someone, either on TikTok or Instagram, or it might have been YouTube Shorts. Maybe it was YouTube Shorts. And the girl looked so cute. She had similar coloring to me. She used the Milani in the color Red Flag. Now this is a Stay Put one, which is those, they come out liquidy, but then they dry down. So if I don't like this, I'm kind of stuck with it until I scrub it off. But here we go. All right, you guys, it is so dry. I'm glad I did grab a gloss. I'm gonna hit the center with some gloss. This is one of my favorites, especially around this time of year. It's All That Glitters, the Super Lustrous, the Gloss by Revlon. This one right here. And it's got gold in it, so I think that's gonna complement the red. I have to work on the precision with red. I'm able to make many mistakes with my nude, but not with the red. What do you guys think? There's the red lip. Let me back up and come back. Oh no, before I go, I'm gonna come back in a second. I just wanna fix my hair. This is my favorite setting spray. It's from Target. It's in this giant bottle. I promise you it's gonna last 4 months. So if you see the price tag and you think I'm not spending that kind of money, I would get it. I'm here to tell you it will probably last you 6 months because I do makeup so often. This is fantastic and I love the way it comes out. It's in a mist. A very light mist, and it will set your makeup for the night. And it also gives you a little bit of a dewy glow so that you don't look like you're bone dry. Because again, this is something we want to glisten, we want to glow, we want to be glowy, dewy, all of that stuff. Because even after 40, you kind of have that dry skin, so it does help to look a little dewy and a little glowy. All right, give me 1 second. All right, guys, this is the final look. Let me know what you all think. And I think that the red lip is cute. I probably won't wear it out, but I did it for you all. So remember, it is the Milani, and I'm wondering if I did not even need the liner. This is so precise with that wand. You guys, you could probably line first and then just fill in because the liner kind of got washed away anyway. So if you just want to try a red lip for the holiday season, I would suggest this color. I bet it is universally flattering. It is a beautiful cherry red, you guys. Love, love, love it for a red. You guys know I'm not a huge fan, but I did want to give you that look for today. And then of course I came in with the Revlon All That Glitters for the center because it is a bit dry. And quickly, what am I wearing? One of my tube tops, of course, but I also have on the Scoop Scuba cargo joggers. I love these, you guys. They are $15. So I'll make sure to link them. This is not, likely an item you need before Christmas. So grab them if you like. And I'm wearing my favorite No Boundaries slippers. I probably should have checked to see if all this stuff is still available. These are under $8. I've been wearing them constantly. They're so, so comfortable. But I can just put a cardigan on over this, and I will be hanging around the house today. If I do go out later, of course, I'm going to change. But I like to be comfortable when I'm in the house. I don't like a lot of clothing on me. I know I'm weird like that. That's just how I am. I definitely take after my father like that. He never liked anything around his neck, and I certainly don't either. But that is all for the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see next. Also, let me know, do you guys want to do a wine night where we premiere the video and I will get ready or just talk, but then I'll also be in the chat with all of you and we can talk and have wine together. Let me know. Those are some ideas I have floating around. So because January is going to be a little easier on all of us, I think, where we can kind of ease into the new year and set all of our goals. Maybe that's something we can discuss in the video as well. All right, you guys, I hope you all have a great Christmas if I don't talk to you, or holiday, whatever you celebrate, and gathering with family and friends. And if you did like today's video, please let me know by hitting that thumbs up button. It really and truly does help out my channel and help other people to find me. I hope you all have a great day, a great Christmas, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.